archdiocese.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have like 17 from Venice came out to
They don't have it on presentation, right? Still on thing.
I told most grandson, yes, it'll tell administration this did.
Yeah, that's because it's on.
They still, the one is still.
I think they're still trying to load the presentation.
Came back to Tennessee, gave us one.
Yeah, they have, once I put it on here, they have to put it on there.
Okay. Gosh, so how do I go to presentation?
Oh, there we go. They got it up now. Pardon?
Not one ball game, but I need to see it.
It's the snow season.
Tomorrow I can get more than
Oh, okay.
softball starts.
I don't know. They didn't say.
Oh, no. And now I did have to sit through soccer in this weather, but.
That's coming.
In football, I sit through it in football, but I will not sit through the softball. Although I did go to one World Series after I thought I was going to die of a heat stroke. And I was on the first base line, and it was just horrible. I'm not going tomorrow night. And for the next night, we're under the shade part, and I'm like, okay, now I can do this.
Yeah.
The boys? Yeah, they're doing that. Get real shaggy.
Well, the traffic on my highway going south, Parkway. Leaving one to 44. I just thought it's going to do But they do actually do
Oh, they did? I didn't hear that. Email, his email. This morning. Oh, I turned my phone off because I was trying to be productive.
I have a trustee who's doing but you know, Zoom changed all of our rules.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
I need to be Wilshire and Lester, the trustees don't necessarily have to be, so.
Right.
Okay. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. We now have a quorum, and we will begin the meeting of the Oklahoma City Arts Commission for February 17th, 2025. Before the commission votes on each item, I will ask staff to provide details on each case. I will ask if the applicant has anything to add, and I will ask if any members of the public wish to speak. If you wish to address the Arts Commission, you will be recognized. Please go to the central podium, state your name and address, and for the record, and begin your comments. Please limit your comments to no more than 3 minutes. Our next item is to receive the meeting minutes from the January 27th regularly scheduled meeting. I'd like to ask for a motion to receive the minutes. And a second. Great. So now we can vote.
Mine's not popping up.
No, Liz's didn't.
Yes.
Okay, the vote passes. Thank you. Now we're going to go to item 3A. Currently untitled by Scott Henderson, the mural is going to be located at the Senior Health and Wellness Center number 3 at 3748 Lincoln Boulevard, Ward 7. And it looks like Leandre is going to present for us.
Yes, good afternoon. My name is Leandre Lattimore. I'm project manager for Arts and Cultural Affairs. And as you mentioned, we have a mural that's going to be inside the Senior Health and Wellness Center. Let's see, okay, so this screenshot shows where the Wellness Center is. It's not outlined, but it's actually the building that's at the top of the screen. The address itself is 3748 North Lincoln Boulevard, and it basically sits almost at the corner of Lincoln Boulevard and Northeast 36th Street there, as you can see. So this mural is actually, we're very excited for this. It's a 1,500 square foot mural by the artist Scott Henderson. He's done work for us in the past, and of course he's a very trusted artist in our collection as well. So this is an overview of the mural itself. It's inspired by the 6 dimensions of wellness. So when we met with the operators of the Wellness Center, that was one of the main things that they expressed to us, that when visitors and those who attend the Wellness Center come, that they want them to be inspired by the 6 dimensions of wellness, and they want them to feel that when they are in the space, which is the natatorium, as you can see in the image. So I'll also go through each slide here that kind of briefly talks about each one. So here's one of the dimensions, occupational wellness. This represents emotional wellness. This image represents physical wellness, social wellness, as well as intellectual wellness. And then we have spiritual wellness here. So as I mentioned before, the mural will be approximately 1,500 square feet. As you know, we'll go inside a natatorium. So in preparation, the artist will lightly sand the wall, and then they'll paint it with specific paint that was recommended to us by the people who worked on the construction of this building, actually. So the artist will paint it, and then they will cover it with mural protectant. We believe that that's all the mural will need to have sustaining life. Of course, it'll be inside a very humid room, but we were ensured that with these preparations that won't be any issue, that it will have the lifespan of any other mural that will go indoors. So we're really excited about this mural, and let's see if I'm missing anything else here. No, I don't think that I am. So with that being said, I'm more than happy to answer any questions from the Arts Commission.
Do we have any questions on this piece? And there's nobody else here to speak on it?
No, there isn't.
Okay. Well, having no questions, we can go ahead and vote. We already have a first and a second. You got it this time. Good.
Commissioner Smalley, you want me to just vote for you?
And the motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandre. Okay, the next item is Cloud Embrace by Creative Machines. It's a gift acceptance agreement and public art commission agreement for an interactive sculpture to be located in Bricktown at 400 East Reno Avenue in Ward 7. And Robbie is going to present.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm Robbie Jones, Special Project Manager in the Arts and Cultural Affairs, and thank you for attending today. So in early 2024, Visit Oklahoma City contacted us about a project they would be funding. They wanted a photo-worthy, iconic sculpture in Bricktown Entertainment District. And at the same time, it happened that Parks was trying to find a solution as to what they would put in the space in the United Way Plaza in front of Harkins Theater. The fountain was going to be removed, and it still will be demolished due to ongoing maintenance issues. An iconic art installation in that space proved to be the ideal solution for both parties. Visit OKC had an original budget of $250,000, and they received a matching grant through the Inasmuch Foundation. So with a $500,000 budget, the RFQ was released September 3rd, 2024. From the pool of applicants who responded, 4 finalists were chosen by the selection committee to create conceptual design reports. After meeting with the finalists on site and later receiving their presentations, the committee selected Creative Machines to design the project. Over a period of several weeks, the artist met with the committee members to develop and define the final conceptual design. Commissioner Salyer served on the selection committee along with Sue Hollenbeck from the city manager's office, representatives from Parks, Inasmuch Foundation, and several Bricktown stakeholders. The final design is titled Cloud Embrace. It was inspired by Oklahoma City's incredible skies, which frequently demonstrate how clouds are a canvas for light and color. The ever-changing sky is also an apt metaphor for how the Oklahoma City community has been shaped over time and continues to evolve. Clouds exist for a brief moment in time, just as experiences do. The work is crafted from a perforated heavy-gauge steel with a durable painted finish. At approximately 24 feet high and 40 feet wide and 9 feet deep, it is monumental size, which will easily fit large groups of people inside, making for dynamic moments and photo opportunities. Multicolored panels will cast shadows within the piece and around the plaza, while color-changing LED lighting will create a fun, safe, and immersive environment at night. The basic terms of the gift acceptance and commission agreements are: Visit OKC will provide all funding and payments to artists. Arts and Cultural Affairs will provide guidance to Visit OKC and the artists throughout the process. A maintenance fund will be donated to the city from Visit OKC. Parks will provide general maintenance to the work. There will be an art identification marker installed by the artist, and the artist will sign a Vera waiver. The recommendation is to recommend the gift acceptance and commission agreements to City Council for approval.
Okay, it looks like we already have a motion and a second, so we can all vote. Oh, does anyone have any comments or questions?
I would just say that it was a really fun process to work through this. We looked at lots of different alternatives, and this artist has also done another piece of work for the city. Those of you that are familiar with the Arts parking garage right here, in the walkthrough, there's a cloud sculpture that changes with the weather. You can put a color up to it and it will change. They were very excited about this, and I really want to compliment Visit OKC and thank the commission, because they got a tremendous amount of guidance on the process from the commission staff. So it was a great process. I think we were trying to find something that would be very Instagrammable. That word came up a lot. Something that, should in 2028, we have another big thing happening in Oklahoma City, could accommodate 5 big rings that might be important.
Right.
And, I think it's really going to be an exciting opportunity for Bricktown.
I think someone is really excited about it, because I saw it on the news last night about the new piece of public art, which hadn't been presented yet.
It had not been presented. Visit OKC was trying to get ahead of when we put it out, their members to see it first.
Commissioner Eichmann?
Just out of curiosity on the maintenance fund, how much will be set aside to maintain?
$10,000.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, are there any other questions from the commissioners?
We do want to encourage Parks and Recreation to pay attention and make sure that trash doesn't accumulate underneath it, and
Yes, and Parks will be maintaining it, but I think it's going to be just fabulous. I'm very excited for it.
Okay, we can go ahead and vote.
Maybe it'd be a good place for the Arts Commission to meet and have our picture taken with this piece of sculpture.
I don't have a. I want to do a yay, please.
All right, the motion
I don't know why it
passes.
doesn't come up.
Number 4 would be the consent docket, but there are no items on the consent docket for today. Commissioner Ontiveros, would you like to walk us through the Commission Advocate report?
Yes. Thank you, Madam Chair. We have several events this February. First, we have the African American Inventors exhibit. It's curated by the librarian Philip Tolbert, and this exhibition is at the Ralph Ellis Library, and it showcases the contributions of African American inventors. Visitors can engage in a scavenger hunt throughout February. Next, we have Explore the Code, Willie Lusk at the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. This is an interactive exhibit that celebrates Willie Lusk Jr., an African-American bootmaker, renowned for his craftsmanship. The exhibit runs daily through February 28th. Last week, the Oklahoma City University hosted a Black History Month Visual and Performing Arts Expo, and this expo featured various events in the Bass Atrium and Petrie Recital Hall on February 8th. Also last week was Art with a Heart OKC, February 15th at Leadership Square. This philanthropic art auction benefited local children's organizations. This event showcased artwork created by young artists undergoing treatment at the Jimmy Everest Center. And then finally, Metro Tech's Black History Month celebration. It's an event titled In Living Color on February 27th at the Metro Tech District Center. Honors Black culture through art, local businesses, speakers, and live entertainment. That is my report.
Okay, great. Deborah, did you want to have an addition to that, or no?
I can do it here or at the bottom.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure to recognize Commissioner Eichmann, who will be honored by Oklahoma Contemporary Celebrate Founders Day, April 17th. So that's exciting. There's several people that will be honored, but our Commissioner Eichmann was first one that I noticed, and want to honor her, Amy Harlow, Edgar Heap of Birds, and Claire Holloway. So a great group there being honored by Oklahoma Contemporary.
Bravo.
I might mention that the Edgar Heap of Birds exhibit at Oklahoma Contemporary will be opening this week, and his work was presented to the commission a couple meetings ago. The basketball court that will be out in front in Campbell Art Park, and so that will be part of it, although I don't think the basketball court is going to be ready just yet. I think it's a little bit later.
March, April.
Okay, so it'll be a little bit later down the road, but the artists exhibit will open this week.
Right, Thursday is the...
Thursday, yes.
Okay. The next item on the agenda is Arts and Cultural Affairs update. Randy, do you have an update today? No? Okay. Then we have any comments from the commission members that you might have? Okay, Terry? Or, I'm sorry,
Well-
Commissioner Cooper.
Also this weekend, the Oklahoma City Museum of Art is continuing its run-up to the Oscars, so if you have an interest in Oscar-nominated film, you can go to, they have things going on all month. So you can go to the Art Museum and see some Oscar-nominated films, many of which would only be at the museum. They're documentaries and short subject, things that don't normally appear at the commercial theaters. And in addition, this weekend, the Oklahoma City Philharmonic is presenting their East-West concert, which will feature the music of a sitar player.
Oh. Commissioner Smalling, did you have something? Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead. Commissioner Salyer.
Just to follow on, the Oklahoma City Museum of Art has also just opened, they're celebrating their 80th anniversary and are celebrating that with an exhibition called From the Vault. And these are works that have, at a minimum, not been shown for the last 5 years, and in some cases have never been shown in the museum. They're up on the 3rd floor, and all hung in a salon style from room to room, and it is really an exciting thing to see. So I would encourage everybody to go by and see From the Vault, celebrating 80 years of the Oklahoma City Museum of Art.
And the cooperative agreement between the museum and the convention center that we voted on several meetings ago. I understand that the first piece has been hung, and it is a piece by our own Ernesto Sanchez. So that'll be a fun thing to go see at the convention center now. One last thing.
And just like to remind all the commissioners and everyone from the Arts Council that on March 27th, Institute of American Indian Arts are going to be here at FAM. And this is the first of many different visits from them. And you'll be receiving evites this week from their leadership. But I think that will be a very good thing for us to attend and kind of get to know what their intentions are here, which would very much benefit us. So.
Yes, Commissioner.
Yeah, and with the renovation of the Capitol, they closed the State Arts Gallery, but it's going to, the grand opening is next week of the Betty Price Gallery is next Tuesday at 4 o'clock, so if you get a chance, but it will be open from this point forward.
And that's at the Capitol?
That's at the State Capitol,
All
yeah.
right. Very cool, thank you. Any more? Just double checking?
Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, the next item is public comment. Are there any members of the public who wish to address the commission? Okay. Well, I want to remind everyone that our next meeting will be held here on March 17th at 4 p.m. And we are now adjourned.
Oh, record time.